Hey everyone, we're back. And look where we are. We're up to lesson set 46 to 50. When we finish this lesson set, we'll be halfway through the entire course. Crazy, huh? Okay, so lesson 46. This is still talking about periods of time. Now we learn the prepositions s, po, and ot do. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and right away skip down a bit to where they explain what these prefixes are, because it makes a lot more sense, I think, to learn about it ahead of time than try to guess what it means when you're looking at the dialogues and things. So, yeah, so do is basically times. So, for example, с утра до вечера, from morning till evening, or also times with numbers, like from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock, you'd use с до. С по is similar, but it's for dates. So here it says с сентября по июнь, so from September till June, or also if you're saying from June 11th until June 20th, for example, then you'd use с по for that. So с the 11th, по the 20th. And then от до is more generally от зари и до зари. So like from, from one moment to another. Actually, what is zari? I actually don't know what zari is. I don't think it really matters too much, but you get the idea. It's like, I'll look it up just because I don't want to skip out on stuff like that, even though I don't think that it's really, oh, dawn. Okay, dawn, like the dawning of the day, when the sun rises. Okay, so like from dawn till dawn or something like that. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, when we're talking about idioms, not specifically about a specific time frame, or when an action is recurring. So like, from one, от сессии до сессии, from one session to another. So there you go. Okay, that is now our background for this lesson. Let's go ahead and listen to this dialogue between a man and a woman, who are denoted as жена and муж, wife and husband.
Ну что, когда у тебя будет отпуск?
Дорогая, я еще не знаю. С февраля по май мы делаем годовой отчет, я буду работать с утра и до ночи, а у тебя какие планы?
Я хотела поехать на море. На месяц. А лучше на 2. Когда у детей будут каникулы. С июля по август.
Милая, я все понимаю, но шеф не отпустит меня даже на месяц, максимум на 2 недели.
Ну, знаешь, ты работаешь с 8 утра и до 9 вечера. Это ненормально. У тебя еще есть семья.
Ну, я попробую поговорить с ним. С 1 июля по 16 так будет нормально?
А почему не до конца месяца?
Я же тебе сказал, слишком много работы.
Ладно, смотри сам. Только я завтра заказываю билеты на самолет. Туда-обратно и бронирую коттедж. С 1 июля по 30 августа.
Хорошо, как закажешь, позвони мне на работу. Только с 10 до 11 у меня совещание.
Хорошо, я позвоню.
Okay. Bit of marital tension, as often happens, but let's go ahead and see if we can translate this and fill in the blanks. So the wife says,
Ну что, когда у тебя будет отпуск?
so, well, what? When you will have vacation?
Дорогая, я еще не знаю.
Darling, I still don't know.
С февраля по май мы делаем годовой отчет, я буду работать.
Okay, hold on. Let's pause it there for a second. So, с февраля по май. Remember when we're talking about months, we say с February по май. С means with, so it literally means with February, but when talking about time frames, sometimes words don't mean the same thing that you would intuitively think them to mean in English. So yeah, with February, с февраля по май, from February to May, мы делаем годовый отчет. We make a Годовый means annual, because год is year, so годовый annual отчет, report.
Работать с утра и до ночи, а у тебя какие планы?
Okay. Я буду работать. I will work. And here we have again с. So с утра и до ночи. So again, like we just saw in the list below, when you're talking about months, you use с по, but if you're talking about times of the day, you use с до. So я буду работать с утра и до ночи. I will work from morning and until night. А у тебя какие планы? And what plans do you have?
Я хотела поехать на море.
I wanted to go to the sea, because of course you did. Women always want to go to the sea.
На месяц.
На месяц, which we should know now means for a month. На месяц, we're going for a month.
А лучше на 2.
It's better to go in на два, like as a pair. So на два, на two means in a group of two. It's better to go as a group of two.
Когда у детей будут каникулы.
When the children will have holidays.
С июля по август.
Okay, and here again, because it's months, it's с по. So с июля по август. From July until August.
Милая, я все понимаю, но шеф не отпустит меня даже на месяц, максимум на 2 недели.
Милая, so like sweetie or honey. Я все понимаю, I understand everything. Но шеф не отпустит. But the chef, the boss, will not allow me even a month. He won't let me go for a month. Maximum на 2 недели. Maximum 2 weeks.
Ну, знаешь, ты работаешь с 8 утра и до 9 вечера.
So, ты работаешь... с 8 утра и до 9 вечера. Wow. So basically, ну, знаешь, well, you know, you work с 8, so with 8, but meaning starting at 8 o'clock. So с 8 утра, starting at 8 in the morning, и до 9 вечера, until 9 in the evening. He works a 13-hour workday. Wow. Okay, I think that's not typical even in Russia. Okay, so с 8 утра, from 8 in the morning, и до 9 вечера.
Это ненормально.
Indeed, that is not normal.
У тебя еще есть семья.
You have already a family.
Ну, я попробую поговорить с ним с
Well, I will try to talk with him.
1 июля по 16, так будет нормально?
Okay, so here we have again с 1 июля по 16. So, с 1 июля from or with the 1st of July по 16 till the 16th. Так будет нормально? Will that be normal? Or, well, will that be okay, I guess?
А почему не до конца месяца?
And why not until the end of the month? I like how she sighs. She says, why not until the end of the month?
Я же тебе сказал, слишком много работы.
I already told you, too much work.
Ладно, смотри сам.
Okay, I'll look for myself. Some means like to do something oneself. So she's saying, okay, I'll look myself.
Только я завтра заказываю билеты на самолет. Туда-обратно. И бронирую коттедж.
So, only I tomorrow заказываю order билеты на самолет, tickets for a plane tickets. Туда-обратно Oh, I think tуда обратно means round trip, so there and back again. И бронирую cottage, and booked a cottage. I like how there's no Russian word for cottage. I mean, a cottage in Russian is a dacha, so I don't know why she didn't say dacha. She says cottage, as if there's no Russian word for it.
С 1 июля по 30 августа.
Okay, and once again, because these are months, calendar dates that we're talking about, it's с and по. So, с 1 июля по 13 августа. Wow. That's, so with the, or from the 1st of July till the 30th of August. So that's 2 months. Wow, she booked the cottage for 2 months.
Хорошо, как закажешь, позвони мне на работу. Только с 10 до 11 у меня совещание.
Хорошо, я позвоню.
Okay. So here he used s and do. So he's saying, okay, как закажешь, as you said, позвони мне на работу, call me at work, только с 10 до 11. So from 10 until 11, у меня совещание, I have a meeting. So again, because these are times of the day, it's с and do. So from 10 to 11, I have a meeting. And then she says, okay, I will call. So that was that, husband and wife planning their vacation. And now we have a few relatively minor questions, I think, about the dialogue that we just heard. So what do we have? Он работает с something до... So he works from... as they said, he works from 8 in the morning till 9 in the evening. In 24-hour time, 9 in the evening is 21. So I think, 8 till 9 is also correct, but that would be 9 p.m. And in European time, 9 usually means 9 a.m. So here we want to say 8 to 21 because we're saying 9 p.m. Он может взять отпуск something, okay, from the 1st of July to the 16th of July. So, well, we know by now that when we're talking about calendar dates like this, we use с and по. So, он может взять отпуск с 1 июля до 16 июля. У детей будут каникулы, so the children will have holidays. When did you say their holidays will be? Here, когда дети с июля по август, so from July till August. Okay, well, it's neither of these because these both end in сентябрь, these both end in September, so it must be this one, right? And then у него будет совещание. Okay, so he has a meeting, or he will have a meeting from 10 to 11. And remember, when we're talking about times in the day, it's not сапо, it's садо. So there we go. That was pretty straightforward. You just have to remember when you use садо and when you use сапо. And if you can remember that, then it's not too hard, right? So these are conjugation of some cardinal and ordinal numbers. So this is like, if you're not sure what a cardinal number is, it's basically, instead of saying 1, you say first. Instead of saying 2, you say second. Instead of 3, it's third. Instead of 4, it's fourth. Instead of 5, it's fifth. Instead of 6, it's sixth, and so on. So this is how you conjugate those. I'm not going to dwell on these too long. They conjugate... let's see. Let's look at the full list here quickly because... Yeah, use cardinal numerals when you speak about time or age, and ordinal numerals when you speak about dates. Yeah, so it's kind of like it's kind of like in English. Like, I mean, in English you'll often say something starts on the 1st of May. You can also say May 1, or something like that. But usually people say the 1st of May or the 2nd of May, stuff like that. Again, I'm not going to dwell on these too long because these are pretty pretty specialized. This is really stuff that, I mean, I'm not saying it's not important to know. Of course, it's it is important to get this right when you're talking about stuff like this. But this is so. Yeah, here we go. Ordinal numbers. So ordinal numbers are like первые. So первые means first. So yeah, ordinal numbers are first, second, third, and so on. Instead of 1, 2, 3, it's first, second, third. So those are ordinal numbers. Yeah, and if you use complex numbers like that, you should change the ending only of the last digit when you're using ordinal numbers. Whereas if you're using cardinal numbers, you're supposed to change the endings for both the numerals. So I guess that means instead of, if you have 21, for example, you change it for the 20 and for the 1. So yeah. Again, not going to dwell on this for too long. I'll keep that tab open just in case we want to return to it, but I think that I'm not going to dwell on that too long because I just want to, in this lesson, let's just get the basics down, and then if you want in the future, you can study that in much more detail if you really want to get it right. Okay, here we have a conversation between a сын and his mama, a son and his mama. Let's see what they have to say.
Мама, а сколько лет я буду учиться в школе?
С 7 лет до 17.
А я буду каждый день ходить в школу?
Конечно, с 9 утра до 2 часов ты будешь в школе.
А потом домой играть в компьютер?
Нет, с 3 до 5 часов 3 раза в неделю ты будешь ходить на карате.
А потом домой играть в компьютер?
Нет, потом с 6 до 7 2 раза в неделю ты будешь ходить на рисование.
Ну а потом домой играть в компьютер?
Не совсем. По субботам ты будешь ходить на танцы с 1 до 3.
Хорошо. А когда я закончу школу, я могу играть в компьютер?
После школы ты поступишь в университет. Там ты будешь учиться с 17 лет до 22. Ты будешь учиться каждый день, с утра до вечера, потому что ты умный мальчик. И я хочу, чтобы у тебя была хорошая профессия.
Хорошо. Мама, а потом, после университета, я буду играть в компьютер?
Ну, потом тебе надо будет много работать, чтобы заработать много денег и купить твоей уже немолодой маме домик в деревне.
Мама, а когда я буду играть в компьютер?
Ну, вот когда станешь пенсионером, тогда и играй.
Мама, я не хочу в школу. Я хочу на пенсию.
Oh, who has not empathized with this child at one point or another in their lives? Oh, this conversation is almost too real. It's a little sad. Okay, let's go ahead and play it again.
Мама, а сколько лет я буду учиться в школе?
Mama, with how many years, so basically at what ages, will I study in school?
С 7 лет до 17.
Okay, so, boy, they've got the longer dialogue. They've got the stuff to fill in all the way down there. С 7 лет, and then I believe it was до 17. Yeah, it was до 17. So let's go up here. С 7 лет до 17. From age of 7 to the age of 17.
А я буду каждый день ходить в школу?
And I will every day go to school?
Конечно.
Of course.
С 9 утра до 2 часов ты будешь в школе.
Okay, so с 9... С 9 утра, so from 9 in the morning, and then, of course, when you're talking about times of day, hopefully we know by now, when you're talking about times of day, it's с до 2 часов, until 2 o'clock, you will be in school.
А потом домой играть в компьютер?
And after, at home, I play on the computer.
Нет, с 3 до 5 часов 3 раза в неделю ты будешь ходить на карате.
No. So, Setrich from 3 o'clock. Setrich until, so here again, it's obviously it's a time, so it's do, of course. In fact, if you look at the stuff that you fill in here, there's only one po. Everything else is do, so this should be fairly easy. It's almost all dos except for one po. So, с 3 до 5 часов, from 3 until 5 o'clock, 3 раза в неделю, 3 times a week, ты будешь ходить на карате. You will go to karate. Karate.
А потом домой играть в компьютер?
And afterwards, at home, play on the computer.
Нет, потом с 6 до 7 2 раза в неделю ты будешь ходить на рисование.
Okay, no. After потом siesti, so from 6 o'clock, from 6 до 7 until 7. 2 раза в неделю, 2 times a week, ты будешь ходить на рисование. You will go to draw, I guess, to drawing, like to art school, to learn to draw.
Ну а потом домой играть в компьютер?
Well, and after, at home, play on computer?
Не совсем.
Not exactly.
По субботам ты будешь ходить на танцы с часа до 3.
Okay, so here is where the po comes in. So, okay, I see. So there's actually no sapo here. There's just because she's saying по субботам. So по субботам on Saturday, or on Saturdays, every Saturday. Ты будешь ходить на танцы. You will go to dance. С часа до 3. So you'll go to dance from 1 o'clock until 3 o'clock.
Хорошо. А когда я закончу школу? Я могу играть в компьютер?
He's very persistent. You have to give him that. So he says, good, okay. And when I finish school, I can play on the computer.
После школы ты поступишь в университет.
After school, you will enroll in university.
Там ты будешь учиться с 17 лет до 22.
So there you will study from 17 лет, so from the time that you are 17 до 22, 22. So you'll study when you are 17 until 22.
Ты будешь учиться каждый день, с утра до вечера, потому что ты умный мальчик.
Oh. So, we're already filling in the last blanks of the dialogue here. So she says, you will study every day from morning until evening because you are a smart boy.
И я хочу, чтобы у тебя была хорошая профессия.
And I want that you will have a good career or a good profession. I want you to have a good profession.
Хорошо. Мама, а потом, после университета?
Okay, Mama, and after that, after university,
Я буду играть в компьютер.
I will play on the computer.
Ну, потом тебе надо будет много работать, чтобы заработать много денег и купить твоей уже немолодой маме домик в деревне.
Мам,
Well, and after that, after you need to work a lot in order to earn a lot of money and buy your already немолодой, молодой means young, so you're already not young mother, a домик, a small house in the village.
Мама, а когда я буду играть в компьютер?
Mama, but when I will play on the computer?
Ну, вот когда станешь пенсионером, тогда и играй.
Мама, я не хочу в школу. Я хочу на пенсию.
Well, when you go into retirement, then you will play. Mama, I don't want to go to school. I want to go into retirement. So he's not, how old is he? I guess he's not even in school yet. He's probably like 4 or 5, like preschool age, and he's already saying, I don't want to go to school. I want to go into retirement. Well, again, who has not empathized with this young boy at some point in their lives? All right, so now we have the question, какая цифра? Цифра, I guess, is like digit, like a numerical digit. I believe it is cognate with the German word Ziffer. I think both of them come from the Latin cifra, which means, I think, the same thing as far as I know. Okay, so we basically just fill in, numerical digits. That's pretty straightforward, right? So, шести, so 6, до 7, 7. Со 6 до 7 лет 2 раза в неделю ты будешь ходить на рисование. So from 6 till 7, this is from the dialogue that we just saw, from 6 to 7, 2 times a week, you will go to drawing school. С 9 утра до 2 часов ты будешь в школе, so from 9 till 2 you'll be in the school. Ты будешь учиться в школе с 7 лет до 17. 17 is 17. So you will study in school from 7 years to 17. По субботам ты будешь ходить на танцы. So on Saturdays you will go to dance с часа до 3, from 1 till 3. Ты будешь ходить на карате, so you will go to karate с 3 до 5 часов 3 раза в неделю. You'll go to karate from 3 till 5 o'clock 3 times a week. And finally, после школы ты будешь учиться в университете. So after school, you will study in university from 17 until 22. 22. Okay. That was pretty straightforward. I think that was fairly easy in my opinion. Okay, so here again we see all this. I showed this at the beginning of the video, so I won't dwell on it again. I think by now it's pretty clear. It's fairly clear. I mean, we've mostly had sipo and sido, and then, when you have, again, more general, like not giving specific dates and times, but just saying from this, from this until that, then you use ot do. Okay, so now we have to fill these in. I think it should be fairly easy. Utra and вечера, morning till evenings. So not dates but times of the day. So that should be s do. If I can find the correct keys on the keyboard. Снег идет с утра до вечера. So snow. Curiosity of the Russian language, that's rain and snow walk. So snow walks from morning until evening. It basically, snow falls from morning till evening. Крестьяне в поле работают something и... Okay, I see. So крестьяне, like farm workers or peasants. В поле, in the... Here I believe this means in the field, like in the farmer's fields. Работают, zari is, so we saw this in the idioms, didn't we? So this is not specific times, like it's not giving specific time of day or date, it's just saying from dawn till dawn. So here it's от зари и до зари. more like a phrase than a literal meaning. They work from dawn till dawn. В нашем районе не будет воды something августа till конец сентября. In our region, there will not be water с августа по конец сентября, because these are months, so you use по. So in our region, there will not be water from August until the end of September. That's pretty bad. You've got no running water for 2 months. I know in many parts of Russia, they don't have hot water in the summer because they need to work on the hot water system. And so there's usually in the summer, there's a part of the summer for like a couple of weeks where you don't have hot water running, but you get at least cold water. But if I understand this correctly, they'll have no running water for 2 months, which is unusual. Okay. Его командировка продлится something 12 октября, something 30 октября. So again, talking about months, it's so his командировка, his business trip, will last from the from the 12th of October until the 30th of October. Okay. Как трудно жить без кредитки. How difficult it is to live without credit or without a credit card. That, I guess that might be true in some places, but I think in Russia you can get by pretty well with cash. Oh, I see. But okay, they don't literally mean a credit card. They mean только от зарплаты до зарплаты. So again, it's like a phrase. It's not specific times. It's just using a phrase. От зарплаты до зарплаты. Basically, from payday to payday, or from paycheck to paycheck. So I think they don't mean a credit card. They mean like extra money. Spare disposable income. So basically, just living hand to mouth, living from one paycheck to another, and not saving any money. Okay. Новогодные каникулы в России длятся something 31 декабря, something 12 января. So again, it's SPO because we're talking about calendar dates. So the New Year's celebrations, or not celebrations, holidays, New Year's holidays in Russia last from the 31st, 31 декабря, the 31st of December, until the 12, until the 12th of January. Я не могу слушать эту музыку. Okay, so here again, morning to morning. So basically from one day to another. So again, it's от and до. It's not using specific dates or times, just kind of generally saying, I guess, all the time. So I cannot listen to this music from morning till morning. So I can't listen to this music all the time. Something понедельника, something пятницу я не живу, а выживаю. What? Oh. Okay. This lesson is very relatable. Okay, so понедельник is Monday. So с понедельника, from Monday по пятницу, because it's not times within the day, but it's days. So from Monday to Friday, I do not live, I survive. So I survive. So during the work days, I don't live, I just survive. Gosh, these Russian lessons are too me in real life for me. Too me for me. Okay, what's next? Something 11 часов и something позднего вечера. So, this is... Yeah, it's again, it's s, and then because it's it's within the day, so it's like the times of the day. So it's с 11 часов, so from 11 o'clock и до позднего вечера, so until late in the evening. Он пытался, he tried, починить, to repair or fix, наш компьютер, но не смог. So from 11 in the morning until late in the evening, he tried to fix our computer but couldn't. So it's сдо because it's times of the day, even though they didn't give a specific time, like they didn't say, 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the evening, but still it's within a day. It's times within a day, so it's сдо. Okay. And finally, we saw this as well. So it's от сессии до сессии. Okay, I seem to have made a mistake somewhere. Let's see. От сессии до сессии живут студенты весело, а сессия 2 раза в год. So from one session to another, from session to session, students live happily, and session is 2 times a year. I don't know what they mean by session here. Sessi, that's some kind of thing in Russian schools that I am not aware of. Don't know what that is, but anyway, let's see. So where did I make a mistake here? Why did it not like my answers? Where did things go wrong? Oh, that's interesting. Number 7. I thought it was от утра и до утра, but apparently it's from morning and until morning. Okay, so it's not a saying. He or she, the speaker, is literally saying beginning in the morning and going until the next morning. So basically, I can't. Okay, so basically, kind of like 24 hours a day. Okay, so it's not a fixed saying. They're literally using those time points as the end points for the time frame that they're referencing. That's why it's сдо and not отдо. Okay, so let's see now. What do we have here? Well, this should be fairly straightforward, or at least this one's pretty straightforward. You can see it's the 26th of July till the 30th of July, so that should be obviously сдо and not сдо for months. Same thing here, 1st to 4th of May, so it's сдо for days. Aha, but these are times of the day, and so it's сдо. The library opening hours are from 9 till 7, so it's сдо. The first one here is часов, it's hours, so like 11 o'clock till 14 o'clock, but these are dates. So the first one is сдо, and the second one is сдо. And tennis tournament from the 21st to 27th of November. So that's obviously сдо. And then finally, 15th to 20th of January, that is also сдо. There we go. Oh, but it did not like one of my answers. I appear to have made a mistake somewhere. How could things have gone so wrong? I was pretty sure that it seemed pretty straightforward there. So let's see. сдо, I'm pretty sure that that's right. сдо again, pretty sure that that's right. сдо, pretty sure that that is right. And then this here, as far as I know, should also be right because it's... that's interesting. Just looking at my notes here, apparently these are both сдо. Oh, American. I interpreted these as dates because, in America, you have the month first and then the day of the date. And so I interpreted these as from August 30th until September 30th. But no, in Europe, they don't do that. In Europe, the day comes first and then the month. And Russia is, of course, in Europe, they use European-style dates. This is not August 30th until September 30th. This is 8:30 time in the morning until 9:30 in the morning. So, a 1 hour time spread. So these are both times within the day, and therefore they're both Sido. There we go. Now it's correct. That was my mistake. That was me being a silly American and misunderstanding European dates as, me misunderstanding times as dates. Okay. And finally, menedžeri sėdėli na sobrani. So the managers, I guess, went to the meeting. So from 11 until 14 o'clock. So these are times within a day. So obviously it should be do. Крестьяне работал в поле. So again, the peasants work in the field. And because this is an expression, we say от зари до зари. Not specific times, but just kind of like from dawn till dawn. Конференция в Züriche проходила. So the conference in Zurich, in Switzerland, lasted from the 5th of February to the 9th of February. So these are dates, so it should be Сапо. Родители обычно живут на даче. So parents usually live in the dacha, in the country home, from May till October. So these are months, so it's Сапо, самая по октябрь. And finally, она не может работать без обеда. So she cannot work without lunch or dinner. С утра до вечера. So from morning till evening. So these are times in the day, so it's сдо. С утра до вечера. And there you go. With that, lesson 46 is completed. In my opinion, again, a relatively easy lesson. We've seen much more difficult in the past. So there you go. And let's go ahead and take a moment to just go through the lesson here and see, just in case some of you folks want to take screenshots or pause the video to read any of these. This is the first dialogue. This is the second dialogue, which I thought was reasonably easy. It was almost all just Sido. Which cifra, which digits to use here for these numbers. Thought that was also pretty easy. This is a useful explanation of the concepts of this lesson. These are these sentences here. This was a little more difficult sometimes, but not extraordinarily so in my opinion. This here and this here, well, yeah, I would have to click through them to show everything, but hopefully you got the answers. All right, that was it. That was lesson 46 of Learn Russian. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope I'll see you next time for lesson 47. Until then, folks, ta-ta and baka.